In this video, we are going to see about secondary storage device. There are different types of secondary storage devices available. Here we can see about hard disk. First, let's see why we need hard disk. We know computer has a memory which is called main memory or primary memory or random access memory, which is simply called it as RAM. Here we can store only limited amount of data. At the same time, it is very expensive and volatile also. Volatile means once the power off of the computer, the data will be deleted from the main memory. So we need some another storage device to store large quantity of data with permanently. So to store data and programs permanently, we need secondary storage devices. The secondary storage devices are non-volatile in nature. Non-volatile means once the power off of the computer, the data will be retained here. So the secondary storage devices are also called it as backup storage. There are different types of secondary storage devices are available like hard disk, compact disk, DVD, pen drive and Blu-ray disc. Here we can see about hard disk. What is hard disk? Hard disk is a magnetic disk. Why it is called it as magnetic disk? This hard disk works based on the concept of magnetization and demagnetization. So it is called it as magnetic disk. This magnetic disk we can store large quantity of data. In today's hard disk we can store up to 16 terabyte of data. Here this image for hard disk. Hard disk is nothing which is stacked arrangement of disk. Here more number of disks arranged in this manner. Each disk also called it as platter. Each disk we are having pair of heads. This image for head. Here we have two different types of head. One for reading the information and another one for writing the information. By using read head, we can read the information from the memory. By using write head, we can write the information into the memory, which is also called it as electromagnetic head. This hard disk comes with a single or double-sided disk. Here in single-sided disk, we can store the information only in single side. In double-sided disk, we can store information in both sides. In double-sided disk, we can store double the amount of data than this single-sided disk. Here this disk manufactured with aluminium alloy, made by aluminium alloy. Above the aluminium alloy, it is coated with magnetic medium. In this magnetic medium, we are having billions of magnetic dots. Each dot considers a single bit, which is 0 or 1, binary bits only. In each disk, we can store billions of data. Here above the magnetic medium, again it is coated with the carbon coating. Why we need carbon coating? When you see the disk, it has more than thousands of circles. Here is one circle, like this more than thousands of circles. Each circle called it as a track. This track again divided into sector. The small part is called it as a track sector. This whole part is called it as a disk sector. So if there is any dust particle in the sector, the data will be corrupted from that sector. So to avoid this data corruption and to provide smooth and high protection, it is coated with the carbon coating. Here we have spindle. When the spindle rotates, the platter also will be rotated. Based on the platter's rotation, the read-write head is going to identify the particular location and do the read-write operation into the platter. Now we can see how to read the information from the memory and how to write the information into the memory. We know computer knows only binary code, which is machine language or low-level language. But we know only high-level language. Suppose if I want to write J into the memory, how it is going to be converted? First, this J converted into ASCII code format, American Standard Code format. In computers, each and every characters, numbers, both uppercase and lowercase, we are having some ASCII code like this format. So like this J, the ASCII code of J is 74. By using various translators, this high-level language converted into ASCII code. Then ASCII code converted into binary code. Then after conversion of binary code, this will be stored into the memory with the help of electromagnetic head. Suppose if you want to write 1 into the memory, first when the current passed into the electromagnetic head, this will be magnetized. To write 0, this will convert it into demagnetization. Again, if you want to write 1, this will convert it into magnetization. So, based on this magnetization and demagnetization only, it is going to write the information into the memory. So, it is called magnetic disk. This same manner, this will read the information from the memory. First, this electromagnetic read head will identify the particular location to read information from the memory. Then the binary code converted into ASCII code, then the ASCII code converted into high-level language. We can see about today's hard disk. In today's hard disk, we can store 16 terabyte of data. 1 terabyte is equal to 1024 GB. Like that, 1024 into 16 GB of data we can store in today's hard disk. In today's hard disk, we are having 9 platters which are nothing, it is disk only. Each disk is double-sided disk. In double-sided disk, we can store data in both sides. So, we are having 18 heads. 18 read and write head we have. So, here the spindle can rotate 7200 rotations per hour. So, when the spindle rotates, the platter also will be rotated. Based on platter's rotation only, the read-write head will identify the particular location and make its read-write operation. So, per minute it can rotate 7200 times. That much of fast in this today's hard disk. See about compact disk, which is simply called it as CD. Here we have 4 different types of layers. First and bottommost layer is called it as polycarbonate layer. Above the polycarbonate layer, a spiral track is molded in spiral shape. All data and information are encoded in track in the form of binary bits, which is 0 and 1. Its length is more than 5 kilometers of long. So, lakhs and lakhs of bits are stored in the spiral track. Now we can see how these 0 and 1 are going to be identified. In the spiral track, we have 0.5 microns width of pumps are there, which is called it as pits. Pits represent like this manner. Pits represent zeros. Between pits, we have an area which is called it as land. Land area represent 1. Between pits, we have land which is going to represent 1. Like this, lakhs and lakhs of 0 and 1 can be stored in this track. Here we are using laser beam to read and write data from the disk. When the laser beam falls on the pits, the light will be scattered. So the sensor will sense it as 0. When the laser beam falls on the land area, the light will be reflected. So the sensor is going to be sensed as 1. Then the second thin layer is reflective layer, which is made by aluminum or gold. It is used to reflect our laser beam. Then the third layer is protective layer, which will give protection for reflective layer and polycarbonate layer. Then the topmost layer is art layer. It is used to display our CD information and labels. The CD made from 1.2 millimeters thick polycarbonate plastic materials. Then above the polycarbonate plastic materials, a thin layer of aluminum or gold is applied to the surface. Here, CD data is represented as tiny indentations known as pits. Is encoded in a spiral track molded into the top of the polycarbonate layer. The areas between pits are known as land. Here we have CD player. In the CD player we have motor. This is the image for motor. Motor is used to rotate the disc. Now here given the maximum capacity of CD-ROM is 700 MB. Now we can see about digital versatile disk, which is simply called it as DVD. The functionality of DVD also same as CD only. But here we can store large quantity of data than compact disk with better quality. Here also we are using red laser beam to read and write the informations. In DVD we have single-sided as well as double-sided disk. In each sided disk we can use single layer as well as double layers of disk. In single-sided single layer disk we can store 4.7 GB capacity of data. In single-sided double layer disk we can store 8.5 GB capacity of data. Like this double-sided double layer disk we can store 17 GB capacity of data. Actually this double layered DVD are colored with gold. Like this single layered DVD are colored with silver only. Next we can see about Blu-ray disc. The Blu-ray disc also works based on the concept of digital versatile disc. It is also high density optical disc. Why it is called it as optical disc? Optics means light. Here we can read and write the information with the help of blue laser light. So it is called it as optical disc. In this optical disc we can store PlayStation games and playing high definition of movies. What is the capacity of Blu-ray disc? Here also we have single-sided as well as double-sided disc. With it single layer as well as double layers. In double layer, double-sided Blu-ray disc, we can store 50 gigabytes of data, which is 5 times greater than digital versatile disc, at the same time 70 times greater than compact disc. In this Blu-ray disc, we use blue-violet laser to read and write the information. So it is called it as Blu-ray disc. Here we can see the difference between three different types of optical storage devices. Why it is called it as optical storage device? Optics means light. By using laser light, here we can read and write the information on disk. So it is called optical storage devices. First let's see CD, compact disc. Here we use red laser light to read and write the information, which is image for red laser light. With the help of red laser light, we can read and write the information on both CD and DVD. In CD, we can store maximum 700 MB of data only. It is very less storage capacity than digital versatile disc as well as Blu-ray disc. Here we have only single layer of disc. Single layer means single side only we can use in the CD with only one single layer. It is colored with silver. When we see this DVD, here also we use that same red laser to read and write the informations. Here we have both single-sided as well as double-sided disc. In each side itself also we have single layer as well as double layer disc. In single layer, single-sided disc, we can store 4.7 GB of data. In single-sided double layer disc, we can store 8.5 GB of data. At the same time, in double-sided double layer disc, we can store 17 GB of data. How we can identify both single layer as well as double layer disc? The single layer disc colored with silver. Single layer is colored with silver. At the same time, double layer disc colored with gold. By using this color, we can identify both single layer as well as double layer disc. Next, Blu-ray disc. In this Blu-ray disc, we use blue-violet laser to read and write the informations. In the DVD and CD, we use red laser light to read and write the information. In Blu-ray disc, we use blue-violet laser to read and write the information. So it is called it as Blu-ray disc. Here also we have both single-sided as well as double-sided. In double-sided double layer disc, we can store maximum of 50 GB of data. So we can store high definition of movies and PlayStation games, all those things we can store in Blu-ray disc. The image for Blu-ray disc. Next we can see about flash memory devices. This flash memory device works based on the concept of electrical charge. So it is called electronic non-volatile computer storage medium. Here we can erase and reprogram the data with the help of electrical charge. By exposing electrical charge, we can erase the content from the flash memory and reprogram it also. This flash memory device either be electrically erasable programmable read-only memory or erasable programmable read-only memory. Here given two different examples for this flash memory devices. First one is pen drive and second one is memory card. Today we can use these two types of storage devices in all the types of computing devices like personal computers, laptop, personal digital assistants, digital audio players, digital cameras and mobile phones. This flash memory devices offers fast access than our optical storage devices. Its capacity also larger than optical storage devices. The capacity of the flash memories vary from 1 GB to 2 terabyte. This will be increased in future also. Its size also very smaller size than flash. Now we can see the difference between optical storage device and flash memory device. First let's see about optical storage device. Why it is called it as optical storage device. Optics means light. By using laser light we can read and write information on CD, DVD and Blu-ray disc. By using red laser light, we can read and write information on CD and DVD. By using blue laser light, we can read and write information on Blu-ray disc. So it is called it as Blu-ray disc. Here we can store maximum of 50 GB of data in double-sided double-layered Blu-ray disc. At the same time, in double-sided double-layered DVD, we can store only 17 GB of data. We can use this CD, DVD and Blu-ray disc only on PCs, personal computers and laptop. Next we can see flash memory device. This flash memory device works based on electrical charge. By exposing electrical charge, we can erase and reprogram data on flash memory devices. Here we can store maximum of 2 terabyte of data. The size will be increased in future. Here given two examples for flash memory device, pen drive and memory card. Its access speed is very faster than optical storage devices. At the same time, its size also smaller and lighter than optical storage device. So it is very easy to carry to any place also. Nowadays, these two storage devices can use in most of all the computing devices like personal computers, today's laptop, personal digital assistants, digital audio players, digital camera and mobile phones. But optical storage device we can use only in laptop and PCs. These are the difference between optical storage device and flash memory device.